Yeah, we us Southerners are not used to this kind of weather, so there is not a loaf of bread or milk in sight around Nashville. We cleared those shelves right out. We get a little scared, but hey, it was warranted this time because again, we have all gotten snowed in and iced in all week. Orlando. Oh, I'm jealous, even though I heard y'all had a freeze advisory. Okay, well, Mandy, we can go ahead and get started. If y'all, again, are feeling like you've been snowed and iced in and you're ready to have some human interaction, y'all get ready because you're the first people I'm going to be seeing in a while. So I'm ready for it. And Mandy is going to be amazing and sharing the screen for me and getting the presentation going. So we'll see if that pops up. If not, in just a second, let me see if she's got any issues. But y'all keep putting in the chat where you're from. There she, okay. All right. So, who here start putting in the comments if you've not tried it? That's what I'm interested in. If there's people in here that are like, I haven't gotten to try it yet, I'm gonna actually mix one right here so you can see. Because if you haven't done it yet, you're gonna be like, what are y'all talking about? What's this body shot? So we're gonna mix, shake, and shoot. Y'all, we all have our own superstitions when it comes to this. What all you gotta do. One common thread, you've got to use ice cold water. You get this cup with it, and you want to make sure that you're paying attention to this line. If you're using only one pack, and we're going to tell you what all of these are, if you're using only one, you want to make sure you go to this first line. If you're using more than one of these, like my husband does, he does two every day at the same time, you're going to go up to this second line that has the two packs. But I'm going to do my blue because it's nighttime. I like to do my platinum in the morning, and then a lot of times I'll do my blue at night. So this is our OG one. You just pour it right in there. And then even though the energy booster is my favorite, I'm not going to do that to myself tonight because we will be in trouble. I will not sleep all night. I'm just using the greens. This is our greens and reds booster that gives you all your fruits and veggies and everything your body needs. So y'all, my thing, you got to swirl. If you don't swirl, what are you doing? You're missing out. The swirl is it's key. So I swirl. So I think we need to say mix, swirl, shake, shoot. And then you shake and you got to shake. This needs to be part of your workout. Like this arm is probably going to be a lot more fit than this arm because I get after it. And so we're going to shake, 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 20, 30 seconds. And again, some people take in the morning, some people take the night, some people take both. I'm a morning person and I put my energy booster and my green and my platinum in there. And then I'm good to go all day. I feel incredible. But my husband only takes it at night. And y'all, he's off all of his sleep meds. It's helped him sleep like a baby. So kind of just fit it into your routine how you need to. Scrape that top. It's like a pudding or a jello top, like that's the good stuff up there. There, drink. Two gulps and I'm done. You could add more water in there if you wanted to make it more like a smoothie, but I keep it a true body shot. So that's going to help me feel incredible. You're going to see my mood just elevate as we go. All right, next slide. So the world's only patented glutathione precursor. If you're new to all of this and you're like, gluta, what is that? We're going to tell you all about it. But this is clinically proven to boost your glutathione levels. And when you see that beautiful word right there, patented, that means we're the only people that can make this and we're the only people that are going to have it. So when you start a business with something that nobody else can have and you're the one that has it, it's a good business plan. All right, next slide. And Sweet Mandy's running my slides for me. So, what is glutathione? Guys, you're not going to need to be a doctor or a scientist when you start this and learn everything that somebody that went to like medical school would learn about glutathione, which, funny enough, they don't really learn about it. This is more of a functional thing. We need our doctors to learn more about this. But basically, how you can remember what glutathione is the word idea. It's your immune system. It's your detoxifier. It's your energy booster, and it's your antioxidant. Those are the four main things that glutathione does in your body. Y'all, behind water, it's the most important thing you can have, the most important substance in your body for health. So, we're going to keep on going through the slides and we're going to tell you a little bit more because it's so important for you to understand this word glutathione and what it does in your body. So these are three huge influencers. And just because we're saying the word glutathione and your computer or your phone is hearing me say it, you're going to get bombarded. Trust me, because that's how algorithms work. You're going to all of a sudden start seeing all these guys and everything about glutathione pop up in all your social media, in your Google, in your ads. It's going to be great. So this is the biggest trend right now. And so we've got Dr. Mark Hyman. You will see some of his videos are great. I love to share a lot of them. It's the most important molecule you need to stay healthy and prevent disease. The mother of all antioxidants, Dr. Stephen Gundry. Your immune system, quite frankly, can't function without it. And then we've got Gary Brecka. If y'all do not follow him too, he is awesome. Glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant in the body. Not one cell in our entire body that does not contain glutathione. So you can see they have all the credentials down there too, all of the followers, the people that really listen to them. So they know glutathione is the most essential thing to our health. Next slide, please. So these two doctors right here, they found a link between all major diseases and low glutathione levels. So start putting in the chats right now. If you either know somebody that suffers from something or you do and you have tried everything and your doctors are stumped, you're stumped how to make it feel better. Mine is PCOS. It is something that plagues like 8 out of 10 women, and we cannot find anything to make us feel better. I mean, it just affects every part of our body. And it's just a huge conundrum. I'm seeing Lyme disease. That's another huge one that doctors, it takes them forever to figure it out. Blood pressure, they put you on medicine right away. So every single chronic disease that you will ever hear about in your entire life are all associated with low glutathione levels. Next slide, please. So it affects your mental health. Inflammation, and y'all, inflammation, that's the kicker right there. Inflammation is another thing that if you have that in your body, whew, bad things are happening. Autism, Alzheimer's, aging, low energy, fibromyalgia, cancer, obesity, diabetes. I mean, you read it. If you're not affected by one of these or somebody you know affected by one of these, I mean, it's just plaguing our whole country, our whole world. So traumatic brain injuries, heart disease, so many of these things are tied to low glutathione levels. Next slide, please. So why should you care if you're sitting here and you're like somehow not affected by any of these? And you're like, well, why do I care about that? Your levels are dropping. Even if you eat a perfect diet, even if you exercise every day, we can't help it. These guys right here, the stuff coming off of the toxins and just everything that the radiation that we're exposed to every day, it's making our body's glutathione levels drop. And so you see this is kind of a little funnel, toxins entering your body, poor nutrition, autoimmune diseases, and then it goes into the cells. You have to have glutathione in there to fight. It's in every single body, and it's the maintenance crew. It's basically, you think of like a sticky trap that catches a fly if it's coming somewhere. It's basically the sticky trap in your body catching all of the bad things that go into your body. So when you don't have it, you don't have a maintenance cleanup crew in your body, which causes a lot of issues. Next slide, please. So by the time you are 40, your glutathione levels have dropped in half. And I was talking to some youngins the other day. They were like, well, I'm like 25. Why should it matter if my levels are, I'm not 40 yet. I'm like, girl, they're still dropping because if they've dropped in half by the time you're 40, they're currently dropping right now. So even, I mean, again, you'll see we have kids on this. Like it's so important because the more you can keep those glutathione levels up and at their natural level, it's going to help them a lot. Will you go to the next slide, Mandy, please? Yeah. And so if you look at this right here, with Immunocal and without Immunocal, you can see the difference in those glutathione levels. That's huge. Keep going, please. So we're going to stop the drop. Again, I love all these pictures on the side because again, you see sweet little Viv over there. And if you do not follow Nikki, I will put her handle. She always posts videos of her two little baby girls taking theirs and she calls it her moo moo cow instead of Immunocal. It's the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. And she loves it. But you can see all ages, shapes, walks of life, whoever needs this and takes it. So what happens when your glutathione levels go up? We've talked about what happens when they go down. More steady natural energy, which we love, less afternoon crash, stronger, more resilient immune system, faster recovery after stress or exercise, better sleep quality, waking up refreshed, feeling less run down, chronic diseases don't thrive, and healthier looking skin. I will say that's probably the thing that people have noticed about me the most because again, we want our insides to be great, but a lot of us want our outsides to look better too. I'm 38 and I have had more people comment on my skin, which for me feels great because I'm like, okay, I'm just going to use some drugstore like skincare now instead of worrying about spending a fortune on that because my body's feeling on the inside, it shows up through your skin. All right. An Immunocal increases your natural glutathione levels by 35% in just 90 days. So we want quick results too. So the fact that it's working that quickly really helps people feel how incredible it's working and how good they look. Next slide, please. And thank you again, Sweet Mandy, for working
Oh,
these slides.
you're welcome. And one second, I'm going to switch presentations because I am on the UK one. So bear with me one second.
Oh, you're
All the
fine.
information is accurate up to this.
Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all, this is going to be testimony time while she's switching this out. So my husband and I, our best friends, Mike and Tiffany Patillo, called us. They had found this product. If you know Mike, drop a comment in there how awesome he is. He is the president of the company and he is so great. And my husband has cirrhosis of the liver. And in 2020, he was only given 3 months to live. And so Mike and Tiffany have walked that whole journey with us. My husband's not even allowed to take vitamins. Like your liver, once it's shut down, you have to be so careful because everything is processed through the liver. And so they called us and said, guys, we've found this product that is basically for liver health, and started telling us all about it. And honestly, we were just super skeptical, but they're our best friends. So we're like, "Ugh, okay, we'll take it to his doctors at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's like the mega liver transplant, health hospital of Nashville. And his doctors, because this is in the physician's desk reference, which we'll talk about it, they said, okay, try it. Y'all, so that was in last November is when he started. So not this past November, but the year before. So we've been about a year and a half in. So all of his levels are doing incredible in his liver. It's the best he's ever felt. Usually when we travel, he has really bad swelling in his ankles. We just went skiing. We've gone to Disney World, thanks to this incredible company, sent us to Disney World. Y'all, we usually have to build in a day just for him to rest and put his ankles up. We haven't had to do that. His inflammation's gone, his swelling's gone. He has varices, which is a really terrifying thing that liver disease causes, where you get bleeds, and they have to be banded immediately. We have not been terrified of that anymore because his scopes and everything have been incredible. And this is the only change we have made in our lives. So when I talk about this, it's not just like, oh, look at this cool business opportunity. No, like this is something that has impacted and changed my family's life for so much good. I mean, my kids get to have their dad back. So this is coming from a very deep personal spot when I talk about that. So just keep that in mind. All right, are we ready for the next slide? So we're going to grow our glutathione. Because we have said the word glutathione, again, you are going to have so many ads, people talking about liposomal, talking about IVs, talking about pills that are glutathione. They don't work. That doesn't work. You have to grow your glutathione, and ours is the only patented, proven way to actually make your body make its own glutathione. So we know when we can make our body work the way that the good Lord intended it to, that's the best way that you're going to get great health results. So again, this is not just something we're saying, it's all proven. So it's going to grow your glutathione. We have no fillers, no sugar, no junk, no antibiotics. This is clean label project certified, which means that it doesn't have any junk.
How are you? Doing good. Good, thank you. So I recently bought this phone, and the young man that helped me,
Can y'all hear me now?
I was supposed to get a gift card.
Okay. Mandy, I think some other people are unmuted. Sorry, y'all, we're having some technical difficulty.
Oh, let me see.
Y'all just say in the chat where I got muted at, where y'all didn't hear me. But you can see up here on the right all of the things that make our product what it is. I mean, again, I have one of my teachers at the school I work at, her husband is in the NFL and he's able to take this, which is pretty cool. That, the sport band substance tested because we have so many professional athletes that take our product and they're not paid for it, which tells you this is an incredible product too. And I talked a little bit earlier about the physician's desk reference. Y'all, that means that our all natural vitamin, which cannot be usually put anything like that is in there because it's proven to help with so many diseases, which is pretty cool. Next slide, please. And again, oh, if you'll go back, Mandy, I'm sorry, I forgot to talk about this really fast. So we do have three different kinds. So this is the OG blue one. You saw me take this. So if you're starting out like kids, older people, teens, this is a good one to start them on. And I took the greens with it, like what they show. So this doesn't have any caffeine or anything. This is a great way to get people started on the product. The next step up is what I take every morning. This is the Immunocal Platinum. So it's what's in this, but it's just got some added mineral and bone health and some skin stuff in it, which I need. So we put a lot of our women on this, but men love it too for the bone health, especially anybody aging. It's really great for that. And then this, y'all, just put a comment in here if you've tried the hibiscus energy. So we have, these are the same thing, but one's orange and one's hibiscus. I love this. The orange is good, but y'all, they took this away for a little bit and just brought it back, and I've been so happy. If you've not tried this, put it in your cart right now. It's so yummy. So these are just boosters that you can add in with it because it's just straight whey protein. So you need a booster. It's just not going to taste that great. But I love the platinum with the red. It's my favorite. And then if you go to the other one, the black one. I'm sorry, Mary. Oh, Mandy, I think you skipped on. The sport right here on the right. That's for people that work out a lot. That's not me. But if you have a friend that works out a ton or any like athletes, like my son is trying to go pro in the soccer world, that has nitric oxide in it, which is really great for muscle recovery. This is what all of our professional athletes take. So if you're somebody that's a gym buff or you work out a lot or an athlete, you're going to want to take that black one, and it has beet extract in it, which is really good for you. So if you're not getting your beets because you don't like the taste, this would be a really good way to do that. All right, we can move on. Sorry, y'all, for going back. So it's clinically studied and rigorously tested, and it's 100% patented. So 45 years of research, y'all. So what I love about this company too, and what made it stand out to me is, we're this old, 45 years of research, but you're going to see this company has a mentality of a startup. Like they are hungry, they are innovative, they're changing things. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get a company that's not boomed yet, but it has all of the scientific, all of the research, all of the longevity in it. So you're not going to find another opportunity like this. You're just not. 275 medical researchers, gold standard studies. Let's talk about what that means. That means we do not do our own studies. We come up with this and then we send it off to the Harvards, to the different hospitals, different research labs. They do their studies and then that's what we post. So that takes out any bias. That's what's respected in the medical world are gold standard studies because it's somebody else talking about how great this is. How cool is that? And then 92 clinical research publications, which I think we've even had a few more since that. 79 global patents. We're in 18 countries. Immunical helps your body do what it was designed to do, protect, repair, and rebuild itself naturally. So if you have not hung out or seen anything with Dr. Gutman, write this down, Gutman. Go to YouTube, type him in. If you want to learn everything there is to know about glutathione, if you're like, your mind is kind of blown right now, like, I never have heard of this. What is this? He is so great at explaining it to you. He's our doctor and he's actually the leading researcher in the world with glutathione. It's pretty cool that he believes in this more than anybody. So you can go to his YouTube and watch him. He's incredible. But, the fact that I can sit here and tell people about this product and I can be like, Google it, chat GPT it, whatever you've got going on, look and see what studies we have. I was with a company before where I was basically like, oh Lord, please don't Google it. That's a terrible feeling. Knowing that I can tell anybody anytime, hey, why don't you Google it and see, and know that they are going to get a result. Y'all, that's pretty special, and you're not going to find many companies or many products like that. All right, next slide, please. Now, my little people over here, like, I can't find a comfortable place to put it where I can't see stuff. Okay, so we've got the proof in the pudding. We did a recent survey of Immunocal users. A reported 94.47% would recommend to a friend. And y'all, that's pretty hard to find that on anything. I mean, I don't care what it is. People are going to have a problem with it. So they've had more energy, better autoimmune health, rarely caught any colds. Who has dodged the flu this year because they've been on this? I mean, that's a life changer. I work in a school with 1,000 kids. Y'all, it's a miracle when you're not homesick. Improved hormonal balance. Notice better recovery, daily focus, and lower cholesterol. I know cholesterol has been plaguing a lot of my friends. So something like this that is all natural we can take to help with cholesterol levels is huge. All right, next slide, please. So we've got our proof, and then we're going to subscribe and save. So basically, when it comes to talking to people about these products, one of my favorite things that I love to talk to people, and again, I'm not sure if they have this in Canada, so I'm sorry, my Canadian friends, if you're on here, but I know in America, we have the 5 days for a 19 sample. I love telling people about that because everybody sees me shaking this all the time. They're like, I'd love to try it. Y'all, they get 5 of these and 5 of these, or they can pick between these two. If they don't want caffeine, they can pick the green, but I make sure if they can, they get the caffeine because you fill this within 15 minutes. It's huge. They can get a 5 day sample of these for 19 bucks free shipping. So I love letting people do that. And then they're hooked and then they're panicked because they love the way they felt those 5 days and they want more. So I tell them, okay, listen, all you do, here's my site, log in. You're going to get 25% off when you click that little subscribe and save. Now, even if you're a little terrified of running the auto ship the next month, you don't even have to run the next auto ship and you still get that 25% off. I don't ever have anybody that doesn't run that next auto ship. And again, that's what makes this company different. The fact that people do not get off auto ship. That is huge. That people do not want to get off auto ship because they know how bad they feel. My pastor started taking this, and I can tell on the mornings that he's had it when he's preaching, and he's like, oh my gosh, this makes me a better pastor. So you can tell people's energy levels and they can tell their energy levels. I have every teacher at my school almost on it, and they are like, how have we lived our life without this? I am off coffee. And I run pretty high energy anyways, kind of like this naturally, but the focus is what I needed. And that coffee, I'm not needing that anymore. And so it has been a game changer for me. And you can see some of our other products. K21, tell me in the comments if you love this. If you have not ordered this yet, you are missing out. So, this is incredible for thyroid health. Everybody needs help with their thyroid health. It has adaptogens in it. So, I do not drink, but the drinks that are non-alcoholic drinks usually say that they have adaptogens in it. So, you put a little bit of this with club soda in it at night. That's your new little nightcap. It is delicious. But if not, I actually heard somebody say that they put it in because you just do like a little medicine cap filler of it. They put it in with their body shot. Brilliant. I didn't even know that. But this is just going to help your mood to stabilize. But again, great for your thyroid health. So I do not miss a day of this. Our omegas are awesome. Our multivitamins are awesome. And our probiotics. So this is my regimen with my body shot. So I love that we have so many great products. Of course, the body shot is our flagship, but we've got those Wims that are for kids. They're like 17 bucks. And your kids can take them and they taste like gummies. My husband steals them from my children all the time. He loves them. We've got a great face cream. This Serenity up here, that's for sleep. So have fun looking at all the products. I mean, they're incredible. Our Sunray gives you a prescription grade of vitamin D all week long. So look at all of those. Y'all tell me in the comments what some of your absolute favorite products are. All right, keep going, please. So here's some of our awesome distributors. I mean, we have doctors, y'all. When I came to this company and they started calling people up that were getting different ranks, and almost all of them were doctors, I was like, wait, what? I mean, if that doesn't say a lot about your company that doctors are wanting to get in on this, y'all, that again, like there's just so many things that blew my mind coming from a different space. Immunocal is one of the easiest things to share because everyone needs it. Again, there's not one person that does not need to make sure their glutathione levels are growing. Why? Because it helps the body produce glutathione, which is the most important substance we have for staying healthy. It is so rewarding to know that I'm helping other people. It gives me really beautiful purpose. And of course, the extra cash in my pocket doesn't hurt anybody. And then this is my sweet friend Denise. I was hesitant to start something new and then made 5 figures by the end of my first full month. And guys, guess what? I did too. So that's not just one person saying that. My first full month, I made 5 figures. So I was all in, especially after that. I'm like, I was just going to do this to try to get some free products. But again, once people try it, they're hooked. So why now? Like, why is this a great time to jump in? Why are we seeing so much boom? So low glutathione levels cause sickness and aging, and everyone's glutathione levels are dropping. So there's not one person in the world that doesn't need to worry about their glutathione levels dropping. Half the world's population has a chronic disease. Start paying attention if you haven't already. People complaining and what they're talking about. And it usually is the Lyme disease, the Crohn's. I've seen more people with Crohn's. We were actually just talking about the more people that we've seen with cancer. I mean, it's really scary. So you've got to know that you're doing everything you can to arm your body the best way you can. We're the first to market with no competition. Nobody is ever going to be able to make this or have this. Nobody else is going to be able to market what we can market. We are the only natural solution proven to raise glutathione. So you get paid to help people. And so I again was in another company and I felt the Lord tell me I need to lay it down. A lot of it had to do with weight loss, and I do a lot of like teen ministry. And I was like, I'm not going to be talking about weight loss. I feel like I can't do that anymore. And it was really scary because that was our full-time income to lay that down. But I again felt the Lord tell me He was going to replace it with something. And the fact that this is what I get to talk about now and I get to share, and I can look people in the eye and know that this is going to help them and it's going to be money well spent. And if they decide to join in on this business, that they're going to get to feel what I feel every time they help somebody and they text and they go, "Oh my gosh, I've never felt this good." And again, people like my husband who have swollen ankles and have been chained, to stay at their house. Um, Getting to travel and stuff, like it really hits different, y'all. It really does. I'd love if you put in the comments some of the testimonies you've seen so far, whether it's yourself or somebody you've helped. All right, next slide, please. So why now and why us? So we have a 30-year track record in 18 countries, the most studied product in direct sales. Think about that. The most studied product in direct sales. We have put the most money into doing our studies. 150 unpaid professional and Olympic athletes. We do not pay them. That's how much they love the products. Free trips. Like I said, they sent me to Disney World. Like, oh my gosh, it was the most incredible trip ever. And we're in hyper growth momentum. And a lot of you that might be veteran network marketers, or maybe you've never done one before, when you see a company like ours that has a one of a kind product that has the longevity but is booming like we are, you don't want to miss it. I can promise you, you don't want to miss it. All right, next slide, please. Average monthly incomes, you can see here, I went diamond, I think, in about 4 days. So you can do this. When you boom and there's a lot of people jumping on board, this can go fast. This is not something you can look at and be like, oh, that'd be nice in about 5 years to do that. No, it can start being like a snowball rolling downhill. So you can start looking at these and we can kind of chart them out and help you know exactly what you need. We've got a compensation plan that has retail customer profit, 20% customer bonus. Every single week I get these little notifications where I'm getting like $100, $200 bonuses just because my customers are staying on auto ship. Like that's nail money. That's pedicure money. That's our money that we get to just kind of keep and not put towards groceries. Business builder bonuses, so many different things in the compensation plan. And then you get paid when you help people below you do well. I love all the sponsored bonuses. Like I'll get a notification. I'm like, oh my gosh, so and so went gold. And they help you because you help them. All right, next one, please. A simple system. So you pick your pack. You can earn free products on top of picking your pack and selling stuff. And then you can earn cash bonuses as well. Again, that's why I started this, is I was like, well, if I can just kind of get these products for free or cheaper, why would I not do it? It makes no sense why I wouldn't sign up to be a distributor. All right, next slide, please. And you can prick your pro pack. So these are the two most popular ones. There are a couple more that are less expensive than this, but I think these are the ones that we all kick ourselves if we don't get. Because once you're in, y'all say in the comments for all the people that might not be in yet how good of deals these are. Because you're going to want to be taking it yourself and then you're going to want to be sharing it with people, and you actually can make money when you shake up a body shop to somebody that can pay you for it. And if you're like us, like my son takes it, I take it, my husband takes it. I mean, that's 3 boxes right there a month. So when you start looking at these prices, it's pretty incredible. So you pick your pack. That's kind of your first thing you do. Next slide, please. And you can earn free products. And we're just going to teach you how to get your 3 customers and then get 3 people under you that want to sell. So you could probably think of right now 3 people that need extra money or need these products. And once they go gold, when they go with you to pro and get their 3 customers, you can do something called gold, which that's kind of always our first token benchmark. So if you've not gone gold yet or you need help going gold, we can definitely get with you and help you do that. Next slide, please. Oh, well, that's it. So I'm going to check the group chat right here and see if there's anything. If y'all have any questions, oh, probiotic, yes. Um, and again, if you've not tried out some of the other products we have, I started getting really excited. Of course, I got in because of the body shot, but when I started seeing the other products and I went to my functional nurse practitioner that I go and see, and she started telling me all the things I needed, I'm like, can you pick from my company so I can use those? She was like, oh, this and this and this. And I was like, okay, I'll just try them all. So I love that she put her stamp of approval on them too. That really meant a lot to me. Um, Yes, so I'm looking through these just to make sure I didn't miss any questions. But bottom line, y'all, it's been, I think I like am about to celebrate my 1 year on February 5th, maybe. And this past year, health-wise for my husband, but health-wise for me too, a PCOS. And then my son has asthma and he's a soccer player and he's really struggled. He's down to one inhaler now. So seeing him feel better respiratory wise, me feel better hormonal wise with my PCOS, my husband's liver, and then all of the other customers I've had, the things that have been plaguing them, that they're feeling so much better. It truly is an honor. And the business wise, like this snow ice storm, I had to spend $1,800 to get my hundreds of year old trees. I live on Andrew Jackson, President Andrew Jackson's property in Nashville, and we're not allowed to cut down any trees because they're all pretty much his property. And these trees that have lasted for forever and got knocked down this ice storm, they came and hit us with an $1,800 bill to get them cleared out of the middle of our road. Y'all, before Immunotech, that would have crushed us, ruined us. And they say in America, people are about $500 emergency away from being in complete financial ruin. So everybody needs the extra side hustle because life is lifing. So this immune attack has helped not only our health, but our finances. And I'm telling you, it's something you do not want to see pass you by. Get on the product. If you're going to be taking the product, you might as well try to earn some free product and take some people along with you. So thank you for being on. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Does it help with vertigo? Probably. It's worth a shot. I bet it does. But if y'all need anything, I will drop. I am on Instagram, Looky Brookie. Y'all can message me. And then on Facebook, I'm Brooke Taylor Tometich. Send me a message. I would love to keep up with you and help and follow along. But y'all remember, more momentum right now. We want to see everybody on the next Immunotech trip. And I hope you all have a great and beautiful night. Stay safe, stay warm. And I hit it with 30 minutes, y'all. 8:33. High fives all around. All right. Y'all have a great night. Bye.